Hi, I'm Dr. Kim at Pacific Modern Dentistry. Today I want to share a case that started very simply. This patient originally came in just hoping for a quick fix, something to stop her bonding from breaking. She wasn't excited and she didn't believe anything can be done about her smile that looked worn down. Let's walk through how careful, comprehensive planning can not only transform a smile, but also how someone feels about themselves. The patient came in stating that I'm here to get the strongest crowns of my front teeth because the bonding keeps breaking off. Patient had some bonding done on her front teeth not too long ago, but they kept breaking off and she kept going to the dentist to have them repaired, and she basically wanted to put an end to that. She wanted very strong restorations that wouldn't break. When I examined her teeth, I can tell that she was quite a heavy grinder, and I also noted that she had some crowding, and her teeth were misaligned on her lower front teeth. I explained to the patient that your teeth are kind of like the diagram you see on the left. You have what's called an excessive overbite and insufficient overjet. What I meant by that was you have you have excessive overlap, a vertical overlap of your teeth, and you don't have enough space horizontally to basically move your teeth around. So basically her teeth are her jaw is kind of trapped because of her front teeth. What we need to do to resolve this problem of her keep breaking her teeth is we need to get the teeth out of the way, because our jaws tend to have this tendency to move in a certain direction, and it's really hard to change, or impossible almost, to change the way your jaw's movement. So if your teeth are in the way, it's gonna wear them down or break the teeth, and if you have restorations in the way, it'll also break or wear them away. So if you put a very strong crown on those teeth that are in the way of your jaw, it could either break those strong restorations, or it could actually damage what's on the bottom, opposing the strong crowns that you have. So I recommended that we have to actually do what's called reducing the overbite and increasing the overjet, or basically relieving the teeth and creating space. Lessen the vertical space and increase the horizontal space. So I did that on a model impression off the impression that I did of the patient. Nowadays, you can actually do these type of setups digitally, but this case was treated quite some time ago. So I actually hand waxed the case, and I added wax on the teeth on the top to make them look whole. And I simulated orthodontic treatment on her bottom jaw, and I also added wax to make the teeth look normal. And I transferred this wax up to the patient's mouth. And this procedure is called a mock-up. And when I did the mock-up on her to show her, or to give her a preview of what your teeth could look like after this treatment, the patient was extremely happy and ecstatic about her new smile. So the patient decided to move forward with the comprehensive treatment approach that I had suggested. The patient went through orthodontic treatment to align her teeth, and the goal of the orthodontic treatment was to really reduce the overbite and increase the overjet. And once we achieved that, I made my ceramist, a very talented ceramist, Sungbin Im, created these beautiful restorations. These are ceramic crowns on the top 6 teeth and ceramic veneers on the bottom 3 teeth. The reason why I did crowns on the top is because the patient already had worn down the inside of her top teeth from grinding. So if I had done just veneers, I would actually leave the inside of her teeth exposed. So I wanted to actually cover the exposed area and actually reinforce the tooth structure so that it looks more like a unworn tooth that she was born with. So very minimal tooth structure was removed on the inside of the teeth so that this crown can actually slide on. And these restorations were bonded or glued onto the teeth. And this is what they look like. And this is the patient before and after. You can see that in the after photo, her lower anterior teeth are much straighter, and her teeth have very uniform color. And in this way, not only does it look beautiful, she will have a very healthy bite. So whenever she moves her jaw, the stress that she's been putting on her teeth is going to be distributed over all those teeth. So these restorations are less likely to break in the future. I also gave her a lower retainer on the bottom because she had orthodontic treatment on the bottom, and a night guard on the top to protect the restorations at night. Patient, how happy the patient is with her new smile. And this is what she looked like about a year after, and she's still smiling. What makes this case especially meaningful is how it began. When she first came in, she didn't recognize any of the fundamental issues that was causing our teeth to break down. And with the combination of orthodontics and minimally invasive veneers, we were able to do more than just simply repair her teeth. We helped create a smile that looks natural, feels confident, and also supports a healthier mouth long term. That's what comprehensive dentistry is really all about, not just fixing what's broken, but helping someone feel like themselves again. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next case.